Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and here we have a real game. A man's game. A game that is right and proper. Here we have Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the year was 2002, and I had just received a brand new Dell something or other desktop. And I was excited, to say the least. Now, as in most of these games, we are going to skip the cutscenes because we don't really need to sit through them, as I don't really want to riff them. And if you want to see the cutscenes, either get the game yourself, which is on GOG, or potentially just watch a long play where there won't be a idiot such as myself commentating. Now, this game was picked up way back in 2002, I believe. I don't think I got it when it came out because, if I'm not mistaken, my original copy was the Platinum Edition. So it had already been out for a little while. But my Dell computer had a 17-inch CRT monitor. It had Intel integrated graphics. It had a Pentium 4 processor, a 50 gigabyte hard drive, and I can't remember what else. Also, it had a really cool speaker system, which only broke a couple years ago. Lasted a long ass time. And this is one of the very first games. No, this was the very first game I ever bought for it. Why? Because I grew up with Wolfenstein 3D, and so I thought for my brand new next-gen computer that I would get a brand new Wolfenstein game. This is a game where, like with Max Payne, I psyched myself up on the way home from the store by reading the instruction manual. Now, for whatever reason, in this version of the Intech 3 engine, we of course have the walk cycles look really weird, and I don't know why there was a little lag spike there, but this is an older game. This, of course, is the GOG version because my original CD is in a box, and I forget which box it's in, and I was literally too lazy to try and find it. Alright, here we are in the game proper. Oh my good god, it's all coming back to me. The graphics in this game still look pretty good even to this day. Also, you can smash everything up in this game, and it's so much fun. For example, this Nazi flag, smashy smashy. And I think what we'll try to do is we'll try to do some smashy smashy. Now, you can do some stealth, and we're going to try to do that right now. There is a high-res texture pack for this game, but I can no longer find it, and I don't really want to use it anyway because this is how I grew up with the game. And also, you can lean whatever next. Alright, so we've got old Frankenstein here, and we are going to stab in the back. Insta-kill. Which is really cool, and the game sounds a bit too quiet. It's quiet. Too quiet. Now, there was a Xbox and I believe a PlayStation port. I do have the Xbox version, the Xbox version. Now, we can, of course, shock him, which is terrible. Let's save. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. That has to hurt, except he's already dead. You can also look at little notes and things of that nature. All kinds of really cool stuff in this particular game, and it already runs better than Kawadoobie did, because look, when I quick save, it doesn't take 6 months for it to fucking quick save. No, that's Max Payne that does that. I'm not really sure why. Now look, we are sneaking around. We are using stealth tactics here. Now in the PlayStation, no, the Xbox version, and potentially the PlayStation version, I don't know which, what you can do is you can play this game cooperatively. I believe split screen kill. Oh, of course, they immediately spot me, but then again, this isn't really well known for its stealth aspects. You can even get a silenced Luger, which is really cool. I like the fact that you have a Luger in this game. In a lot of the other World War II shooters that would come out after this game, you couldn't get a Luger for whatever reason. These textures look a little bit better. This might actually be the one where I had... Oh, yeah! See, I never uninstalled this game. I just copied it to a different hard drive. This is with the high-res texture pack. There's a different high-res texture pack, I should say, that's supposed to be better than this one. Yeah, all the weapons look better. Okay. Yeah, it didn't really look like this. Well, it goes to show you just how I forget. But this is the wrong high-res texture pack. This is the only one I could find. I believe it was Roadkill showed me a different high-res texture pack that looked way better. But when I finally went to play this game again, I couldn't find it. This is the only one I could find, and it looks a bit better. And we shall smashy smashy. And we will reedy. But this game is just awesome. I mean, oh yeah, talking about Lugers, that's what we're talking about. The Luger just wasn't really seen in a lot of other World War II shooters after this for whatever reason. You mainly just saw P-38, which really is not historically inaccurate because the German military used both P-38s and Lugers in the second WW. Now, of course, this MP40 would not really be seen again like this. It would look a lot different and sound a lot different. I really did like the sound effects for the MP40 in this game. Really, I like every aspect of this game. This is just one of my favorite games in general. And I'm glad I'm finally playing it for you guys. Really, Calbadoobie does not hold up compared to this game. This game has everything. It has good World War II shooting. It's got really good horror aspects. It's got really good sci-fi aspects. It's just a great game. I'm thinking maybe this is also part of the texture pack. I don't remember that. Maybe it was like that, but it's been a very long time since I played the game. But I have beaten the game somewhat recently. But this is a game that, you know, I played the shit out of this game back in the old days with the old Dell, and I do not regret playing it for as many hours as I did. This is a game where I found every secret. Because back then, you know, you couldn't just get a game for cheap on Steam. Steam didn't even fucking exist back then. So being able to get a new game was not an easy prospect. I remember spending, you know, $60 on Medal of Honor Allied Assault. And when you're a kid, $60 ain't cheap because you don't have no fucking job. And my family is not what you'd call wealthy in any way, shape, or form. You know what we'll do? We'll turn up the sound a little bit. I hate doing this because I feel like it's... Let's see, where the fuck is the sound? Where the fuck's the sound? Turn up just now. Okay, I think maybe you guys can hear it, but I won't be able to. I don't know. We'll just have to see. The days when I had a headset, but oh well, that is not to be. And I just fell off there. But yeah, this uses the Intech 3 engine. Now, the Intech 3 engine would get, you know, used in just about every bloody game up until... I don't know when they stopped using the Intech 3 engine. But a lot of game developers used it. Even games as diverse as Alice the Madness Begins, I think. One of the Alice games used it. Although I never really played any of those games. That was more of a Mizio thing than a my thing. Because I never really had any desire to play that. Now we can go down there, or we can do this. Go up here, drop down here, and nobody's here for some reason. We can... See, what was the kick button? I can't remember. It's not R. I don't think G throws... Oh, G is it? And this looks kind of funny. He throws his foot out there. And of course you can find secrets. You can find little golds. Which of course you can't do in future games. Because like, oh, but the gold doesn't matter. It's like, you know what? Who cares? It's cool that it's there, you know? Now, is this game better than Wolfenstein New Order? I don't know. See, I don't really know if it is better. I'd say it's of equivalent quality. Unless, as I play through it, I just start gushing about it and saying, yeah, it's way better. But Wolfenstein New Order definitely has, no, actually, I take that back. They're about equivalent in quality. I was going to say Wolfenstein New Order has, better, production values, but really, we're just skipping through all the cutscenes, but this game has a lot of cutscenes and has a lot of really good story. So, really, it's about as good as Wolfenstein New Order, I'd say. Possibly a little bit better on the gameplay front, but I'm not going to say that because I haven't played New Order in a bit. Maybe I'll even do a Let's Play on that. We'll just have to see. Since my PC can, of course, run it well. I remember dying so many times here, it's not even funny. I would just, rush in, and I would immediately be shot by all the Germans down there. Now, here's an interesting concept. Judging by their uniforms, they look like regular, here troopers. Here being... Well, I'm probably mispronouncing that, but then again, I'm not... I only have German ancestry, it doesn't mean I know how to speak it. Oh, smashy, smashy! Did I really get hurt? No, he shot me. Okay. But it's like, they look like they're dressed in here uniforms, but you would think that these would be SS men, because really your main enemy in this game is Heinrich Himmler, and he controlled the SS. And I would imagine the SS is what he would use, because I believe he distrusted the army quite a bit. And there goes my phone, alerting me yet again. Okay, so we shall smashy their plans for world domination. Well, see, you see SS all over the place, so I guess these are SS men. I don't think Grey Matter Interactive really cared all that much. It was like, Germans, kill them. And well, I can't really say that's necessarily a bad thing, seeing as how at this time they were trying to take over the world. And there's old Addy. Smashy smashy. You notice one thing that's kind of funny, though. In New Order, they didn't talk about Addy or anything in there. I imagine Death's Head just killed him, but it's an interesting concept that they didn't bring him up. Like, they kind of... Am I really getting hit by that armor? That's kind of cool if I am. I don't remember that being the case either, but it was in a patch that was added later. I never patched my games back then. And let's kick... Oh, we can't... Do we kick Addy? No, well, we can, but there's a secret in here, if I'm not mistaken. Also, smashy smashy! I just love the sound effects for the game. I love everything about this game. Oh yeah, you can't get the Mauser. The Mauser is, of course, horribly unrealistic, but do we care? No, because we're having fun. There is no iron sight aiming. You hit the right mouse button here, and all you do is jump. It's just brilliant. Could just save the ammo and do more smashy. And smashy. You know, this is a game that I'm just... It's very easy for me to get into this game because this is where first person... This is what... Okay. You know, as I grew older, I expected games to be like this. Okay, because to me, you had Wolfenstein 3D, and then you had this. This is head and shoulders above Wolfenstein 3D in every conceivable way. I mean, this is better. This is legitimately better than Wolf 3D. It really is. And, you know, that's what I always expected games to be. And then you get, like, and then after COD, you know, is this a secret? Okay, I guess I can't open it for some reason. I didn't know that was a secret. Oh, that is, though. Oh, okay, there we go. I did not know this was here. I just found this in this playthrough, it would seem. But see, look at this. Look at this extra room just to pick up that gold. That was it. That's all it was. And see, it's little elements like that. You know, these days that'd be like secret DLC. You know, it's like, God, this is when they used to make games, man. This is a game. This is a video game. And I think we're about to hit the exit and call it an episode, and we did. And so I am GeneralLotz, having a great deal of fun. And wishing you good Wolfenstein Return to Castle. I kind of messed that one up, didn't I? And wishing you good Wolfenstein 3D or whatever.